Welcome to Cosmic Wannabes.
Cosmic Wannabes. We want to be part of the cosmos.
And I just love being a wannabe.
We want to be. We want to be part of the world, understanding the world.
You want to be part of the world.
I want to be part of the world because I feel like I'm not part of the world.
I want to be part of the multiverse.
Okay, sure.
And
what's the difference?
Look behind. Exactly nothing. Other
What
than
is the difference between the world
than our minds making walls for definitions of words. There's really no difference between an apple and outer space, honestly.
Multiverse is a fancy way of saying the world, isn't it? Or no?
Well, in our context, I think people think the world means our planet.
Our planet Earth.
Yeah, and the multiverse means the multiple planet Earths and parallel universes and galaxies and timelines, all time, all places, all things and no things, all at the same time.
But maybe we're living parallel lives.
Exactly.
Something.
And behind me, I have a portal. Look at, I have a Doctor Who box behind me.
Do you hope that you're living a parallel life? Do you know what I mean? There's another version of you somewhere living another life. I'm happy with my life. I don't need another life. Wait, what are you drinking now? You're drinking some sort of like jungle.
We went and got drinks.
What are you drinking though? You're drinking some sort of jungle juice.
Oh, do I have to set the settings every time on my?
Oh my God! What are you drinking though? This looks like a cocktail, like a major concoction.
Definitely a cocktail.
A big bottle of
cherry juice. It's organic cherry juice, ginger beer, a clean ginger beer.
Right,
sure. And fresh squeezed lemon.
Of course it is.
Of course. So we've just done our first one. This is our StreamYard number 2. This episode is called Cosmic Wannabes SY2.
FY2?
S as in StreamYard, SY.
Okay. StreamYard SY2. All right. Oh, SY2. Okay.
It looks cool though. And then let's watch our last one.
We're gonna watch the last video we just made.
Let's just check out the sounds and so we know, so we can make sure we're doing okay this time. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, we have to look at ourselves. Okay. This is gonna be unpleasant.
On this website, I mean, I look so much better on the Zoom. If I type this guy.
Okay. Yeah, let's see that guy.
Can you type it though? I'm just curious, how far does the screen go? I can't see both. That's why they are. Where's StreamYard? Present. Let's see. Share screen. Okay, so now a lot of learning. Take a nap.
I'm sitting back.
Your eyes are closed. Oh, because I paused it. It wasn't going. I didn't mean to. Wait, no, I played it. It looks like your eyes are closed.
Oh, okay. My eyes.
And we're gonna go.
Just filming the two of us, right?
What do you mean?
It's just filming the two of us, right?
Whatever you see. I'm not in StreamYard, so whatever you. He's not a Christian. That's
shells at the earlier, more childish magic. And
I'm like, she's living on her own, where I wasn't living on my own at 24. But she needs my money. She needs a certain amount of money every month to make her ends meet. Where they're like, yeah, this is the fucking end of the world. I get a haircut.
Christian. Okay, it worked. We did good, right? I'll stop that.
Yeah, I'm getting a haircut. I know that from now watching this video.
Okay. I was so excited when I went in there and made a drink. I was like so excited about all this happening right now.
About making a drink?
Super excited. I'm super excited about the fact that this title comes up in searches.
Oh, Cosmic Wannabes? Yeah.
It's so hard to come up in a search. I wonder if it comes up. I wonder if we're already in Google. We have to make a Google account.
Yeah. Make cosmicwannabes@gmail.com. You want me to do that or you want to do it? I can do
it. I
this.
have to do it because we're not on Google yet. I think I have to do it because I have to make sure that the YouTube is under that Gmail. So I was working on making a brand account, and then I think I already made a Google account, and I don't know. I don't know if it has an email. I think we have Google has a login, and then it's separate to the email. So we have a Google account because I made a YouTube.
I do not know that. I do not know that.
When you make a YouTube channel now, I think you automatically get a Google account. So I'll work on that, and I'll get. But you want to do the Instagram?
We should make an Instagram.
Are you able? You want to do that one, the Insta?
I'm not on Instagram, but I can get on Instagram.
Oh, perfect. Then you don't even have another one that you'd have to switch back and forth from.
Well, I have an Instagram account that has like 400 people following me, but I haven't had it for years. I haven't.
Why don't we
Instagram? Because you know why I got rid of Instagram?
Why?
Because it was so depressing.
Well, don't look at anyone else's stuff.
But that's what I mean. You know what I mean? When people say like social media affects you personally, Instagram was affecting me because I was watching like young, attractive women that were having the best time of their lives. And I was like, fuck, I'm like, man, this is like upsetting me.
Wait, because unattractive women were having a good time?
No, attractive women were.
Oh, attractive women were having a good time.
Because I had like a lot of friends that were like, young people in their 20s.
You wish you were the woman, or you wish you...
No, I just saw things that were going on, and I was like, man, I'm doing nothing.
I know, it's a terrible thing.
It's just a comparison.
Right.
It's like you get into the comparison mode, and it's like it's the worst thing possible.
Totally. But I think I don't know what's worse because I have self-absorbed mode and I don't watch anyone else's stuff. So I don't go into comparison. I go into like, I don't give a fuck. And then it sucks because I don't support my friends. I'm not watching their stories. I'm not like, I don't feel like a good friend, you know?
Right.
I feel it's like, I'm going to post my stuff and that's it. So if you do the Instagram, if you don't want to do it, I can do it for you, us.
I can do Instagram. Hold on, I'm on Instagram right now.
But you can just simply rebrand yours with 400 followers to start as Cosmic Wannabes, and not be
I can't give up my 581 followers.
You don't give them up; they just convert to you're now doing this. This is your main. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. You don't have to do it, but you could. That's like I turned one of my YouTubes to I turned my Instagram into DrJY when I started this with Michael earlier last year. So if you're not even using it, just
I want to do a new page where it's like I want to do a new page where we post these 10-second video. You know what I mean? Like 10-minute videos.
Well, you can't. I don't know how to do that on Instagram to post any.
No, but I mean that website I told you about.
Yeah, but I don't. You can only make you. If that website is down,
it takes an hour video and makes 10-minute clips.
But then, okay, great. If you can figure it out, that works for YouTube. And then the 10-minute clips go on YouTube, no problem. But nobody watches long videos on Instagram. And I don't even know if you can post 10-minute videos on Instagram.
Well, it figures out how to, according to that website.
All right, let's go to the website together on here. Let me pull it up for us on here. You sent it earlier. It's on here. We can look at the website right now on together on the screen.
How the fuck do I log out of Instagram and start a new Instagram?
You just add channel. Don't log out. You add it. You can add it. You just switch between them on the same app. You don't log out. Just say new channel. I don't have my phone to Here's Insta. Whoa. So on Instagram, you go to your home and you go under the title of your name and there's an arrow. Can you see? I'm showing you. See Joy Cry? There's a little arrow by it.
Yeah, I think so.
Tap that arrow. And I have 2 accounts.
Add account.
Yeah.
Create new account. All right. We're saying Cosmic Wannabes. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I spell that correctly. All right. It looks like I just signed up.
Cool. All right. I'm going to share this screen.
Thank you for being a lifeline for me in these difficult times.
Aww.
Add profile photo later. I like that. Skip. Invite friends to follow me. We'll skip that for now. Okay. Remember password. Okay. What happened? Are you still there?
I'm doing the screen of
screen sharing.
Right? This is the thing you sent me today. 1 long video, 10 viral clips.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the clips then have to be uploaded. They're just going to cut them, and then
then we upload them to social media.
I don't know how to upload to Instagram. I'm telling you, like I really.
I'll do that. I can do that.
I don't know how to get videos on Instagram, but so let's just try this. Let's upload our first one.
Okay, let's do that. Let's sign up. Like you sign up with your Facebook account, basically, don't you, or no?
Sign in with Google. Let me see if we have the Google account yet. Google login.
I mean, let's figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so exciting.
Mm-hmm. Cosmic. These. Oh, create account.
Okay. No one will ever watch this video that we're posting right now, but that's the thing. We're learning how to make videos.
Yeah, and
we had a little bit of a clip there in the first one about the guy talking. And I know that the guy talking made my brain melt. So that was good.
When's your birthday?
My birthday's June 28th.
You put your birthday in here.
1969. I'm so old. It's crazy. Do you know what I do for work now? I take people to medical.
Oh yeah.
Take people to medical appointments. Predominantly insanely poor people. And mostly to the methadone clinic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's who I interact with throughout the day. Is not very bright people that aren't winning the world. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I make, like $900 a week doing that, which I can live with. Basically just driving I mean, I've learned how to drive 30 years ago, so I'm like, pretty easy to do.
Okay. Now I'm trying to make our YouTube brand account. I'm making it a business account. Cosmic
Wannabes. So what we'll do is we'll get all this out of the way, and then we'll start posting videos.
Well, I'm going to post them because it is going to get the algorithm. I already posted one. Maybe I'll probably start posting more.
I like this, though. Yeah.
What's our business type?
Business type is comedy, right? Commentary, maybe?
It's not an option. It's making us choose an option. We do a school, education center, education institution.
That seems busy. What else?
Makes us do an address. I'll do my old building.
I love the sound of your typing. See
if I can do Hollywood. I gotta buy the domain.
You're typing like a wild woman.
Okay, so I set our YouTube up to a number, my 562 number. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep it, but it won't let me do more than 2 YouTubes with my number.
Okay.
So try to remember that.
I will try to remember that.
Eight 7 5. The code here. 239. Getting the email set up. And verified email. Okay, now this should be.
I hear a lot of typing. I like that.
Let's get photos. Okay, now. All right, so that was all just so I could do the thing with the email. Oh, let's see if I got the email here. Gmail. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Now we go to.
Now we are in the business of making business.
Now we go to your website. That is Google account wants to talk. Okay, so we close this and we go to get your clips via email on StreamYard.
Okay.
Wannabes at gmail.com. Let's see if we can get our clips made.
First StreamYard video that we're making.
Where'd that email window go?
What's that?
I'm trying to find the email. I just opened our email.
Almost as what?
I just set up our account.
Okay.
And then I have too many windows. It's always like I'm confused.
Oh, so many windows. You know, you've always been known for your windows. You and your windows. Too many windows.
I'm looking for the verification code. I just set up our email.
Okay, well, that's good. That sounds like something that's important.
There it is. Okay, we got it. We got the clip. 05217.
Finally.
Back. Yes, finally. We go back.
This is the most important part right now.
Let's turn on. Where are we?
We must make sure this happens.
Okay, there we go. Now I put this in here. Now you see me typing in the code.
Checking the code. Who? Code.
Your free trial started. 90-minute free credits valid for 7 days. No credit card required. After that, it's going to cost money to do this.
It's going to cost what?
Money to do what you want. This app. We're testing that thing you found.
Oh, the thing was free for 90 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So where did our StreamYard? StreamYard is under Cosmic. Is this StreamYard? Or it's going to record too. There it is. Okay, that's the one we just did. It was 40 minutes.
Now let's make a video.
Let's see how it goes. What I want to see, I can cut a video into clips. You just do Alt-T to trim, Alt-Y to split. But the effort is in uploading them.
Yeah.
To multiple places.
Yeah. Well, let's see if maybe this will do it. Maybe this website will do it. Oh, hello.
Oh, shit.
Hi, how are you?
That was weird. Okay.
Oh, well, hello.
Present.
I have an itchy ankle. I apologize. Let's get fucking serious right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Back to this thing. And then I can't. Once I get a thing going.
Sure.
You can sometimes you can only do one person. How would you decide who it is? Okay.
All right.
I can't see. 63%, 65.
What does that even mean?
So while that's going, it's almost done.
This is the website I told you about yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It said it was free. It's not free, though?
It's free for your first 90 minutes of data. Nothing's free. StreamYard's not going to be free much longer either.
Nothing is free nowadays. You know what I mean? It's like nothing is free.
Mm-mm.
I remember the days when things were free.
100%.
You know what I paid for a pack of gum today?
You did?
Today, I paid for a pack of gum. How much do you think I paid for a pack of gum?
A couple bucks.
$2.19 for a pack of gum. That's insane.
How much?
$2.19. That's insanity.
So what do you want the clip lengths to be? Yeah, this isn't good. This is 5 to 10 minutes beta. I mean, this is dumb. The 90 seconds to 60 seconds, we really want to make sure they're good.
We want to do a 60-second clip, don't we, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what?
60-second clip.
I did it. I clicked it. Now what?
Do they do what the fuck? What's the phrase I'm thinking of? Do they annotate that then?
Style.
Do they tell you? Do they put on there what the words are?
I don't know. I mean, I watch YouTube videos to learn all this. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to show you. Like, there's a million of these, and I don't know anything. Go. What do I do?
I'm trying to look.
Create a style. Add a caption without clipping. No. And then processing time frame. I don't. Credit saver. What is that? I'm sure the beginning sucked. You know, just getting used to things.
Go back up. What was it? What's this stuff? Oh, it's like
choose a style, captions, auto, credit usage, 29 minutes. I think a little bit further in. It gets better at the end. All right, now go. What? Do it. Why isn't it going?
We have to upload a video, don't you?
I already did it. I uploaded the video. We waited. Get clips in one. Okay, I'm doing a click. Learning Center. What's going? Analyzing. We'll send you an email notification when it's done.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to this place, and I'm going to stop screen, and then I'm going to present.
Hello?
We got to find out what level we're at.
Okay.
So I'm going to share back to Ken Wilbur, right?
Share back to what?
We were just about to find out what level we're at.
There are
this guy, yeah.
But this particular version of the basic levels of development or growing up, which apply to all the various multiple lines, is the archaic level of a line, the magic level of a line, the mythic literal level, the rational level, the pluralistic, the integral, and the super integral. Each of these names mean pretty much just what they sound like, although we will be giving some specific examples as we go along, so you'll be able to see exactly what is meant. Now, to jump to one important conclusion very quickly, and then we'll explain it. But the problem with the magic and mythic literal levels of spiritual intelligence is that, as you can see in the list I just gave, those are some of the very lowest levels of spiritual intelligence available. And yet they are by far the most common levels worldwide. And that's a problem. As you can imagine, this discovery of the existence of spiritual intelligence as one of the multiple lines or intelligences that all humans have is a major breakthrough and has enormous implications for religion and spirituality altogether. Now, there are numerous schools of developmental psychology, most of them focusing on a particular intelligence or line or a group of them. So Kohlberg focused on moral intelligence, Piaget on cognitive intelligence, Graves on values intelligence, and so on. But what's so interesting is that virtually all of the developmental schools, no matter how much they differ on details and specifics, virtually all of them give essentially the same basic 6 to 8 or so major levels of development. Again, different lines, same basic levels. In a book I did called Integral Psychology, there are charts of over 100 different developmental systems. And what is so striking about those charts is that you can see in the vast majority of them something similar to these same 6 to 8 major levels continually showing up. Some models give a few more levels, some a few less, but essentially these same 6 to 8 stand out time and time again. The many different multiple intelligences or developmental lines and the essentially similar developmental levels they all grow and evolve through are some of the very most fundamental components of the human psyche. So if we return to the first type of spiritual engagement, the narrative belief system, what we find is that this type of religion relies primarily on spiritual intelligence in the path of growing up. But, and here's the rub that we just pointed out, the most common of these religions are not at a particularly high level in that line. Spiritual intelligence is defined as how we think about, picture, view, or conceive ultimate reality.
That's what we're doing, right? We're trying to figure out ultimate reality.
What's this guy saying, though? It appears to...
He has a long wind.
Yeah. He
He's got a
doesn't
long wind.
appear to get to a point, though.
He's very well respected. He's got a long wind.
Yeah.
I found another one that is his stuff.
Does he ever get to a point, or is it just me? Am I? Because I'm watching it going. I'm watching it literally. I am literally watching it going, God, I'm just not smart. Because I'm watching it going like, I'm not smart because.
Well, he's
not making any sense.
Here's someone else breaking it down. Don't worry, it's just everything and everyone happening all at once. Let's see if this guy's breaking down Ken Wilber.
All right, I'll be back in 1 minute.
Here from one of my
not even
mentors, Hokai Sobel. Some of you might know him. And he had I don't know, there's a tweet, something like this, that said, "Don't worry, it's just everything and everyone happening all at once." To this day, I love that quote. There's something that tickles me and makes me relax in the face of complexity and overwhelm and chaos. But I share this quote because, one, this sort of points to like some wisdom of waking up, of relaxing in the presence of everything happening, touching into something deeper that we can rest in. And it points to the usefulness of things like integral theory, about how do we make sense of everything and everyone happening all at once. It's quite enormous.
Integral theory is what Ken Wilber was talking about. So this guy's breaking down Ken Wilber's theory.
So we're going to do a little bit of that today. And that's integral theory is just one of
the
ways that we can explore the complexity of the human experience and reality. But it is one of the long-standing meta maps and meta theories of the human experience. The other quote here, Vince shared this the other day.
Stop.
Should I be looking at a white screen?
On Twitter. Quote from Dogen.
No.
Do not be absent-minded in your activities, nor so absorbed in one aspect of a matter that you fail to see its other aspects. This is also stand out for me when talking about integral theory, so that we would even know that we might be absorbed in one aspect over another.
So here's Ken Wilber.
Big book was Sex, Ecology, Spirituality, and that was published in 1999. But since then, he's obviously, as you would expect, continually evolving.
Yeah.
Can we pause there? Can we go back to the two-person screen, or no?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I can't make heads or tails out of anything that these guys are saying. Does that make me? Am I literally slow?
No, these people are talking to people who have studied this stuff for years. You're just jumping into like a deep end.
Yeah. Okay. So if I'm like my intelligence or whatever is sitting there going, all right, these guys are not talking about anything. They're literally not bringing up any points, it seems like to me. Like the one guy, he was like literally talking, and I'm like, when's he going to make a point? He never made a point.
Well, it's an hour and 45-minute video. Let's see.
Does it take him an hour to make a point? And by the way, of course, I have been drinking, so maybe it's because I've been drinking and I can't follow this. But it's like I like to think that I like to think that drinking opens up my mind more than being sober. You know what I mean?
Sure.
When I've been drinking, I feel like I'm open to more new ideas than opposed to like not drinking. Being sober is like I feel like I'm entrapped in like this simple mind. But if I've been drinking, I'm like, okay, well let me think about some ideas.
All right, let's do a 6-minute I am enlightenment video with Ken Wilber
Okay.
and see if that changes anything out of curiosity.
Okay.
Just see. It's fun. Present, share screen, 6 minutes, share, and play.
Here we go.
Is how this fundamental I amness, fundamental authentic transpersonal self, is not dependent upon objects. Any object you can see is an object. It's not the subject. It's not the pure self. So you want to try to get a sense of I amness stripped of objects and realize that if all objects are gone, there is still I amness. Now, usually the way this happens is a difficult process of training where you actually for 2 or 3 years have to learn to get into meditative states where you suspend all objects, either by concentrative modes or modes of insight awareness that go you actually.
How are you so far?
Well, I feel like maybe I should be better at meditation.
Manifest. So you are in an unmanifest
not
state
lost
of
yet.
Vast consciousness with no objects arising.
I'll tell you when I'm
There's
lost.
still
I'll tell you when I'm
I-amness,
lost. How about
radiant,
that?
open, empty I amness.
Empty.
So what we're going to do and walk through a little bit on Thursday is this kind of
We're pretty empty.
exercise.
I'll
show
tell you
just
when
a
I'm
little
lost.
bit
How about that?
how it works. So you have a sense of I amness right now. And if you think about 5 minutes ago, what was actually present in your experience 5 minutes ago?
We could make
It's
him
present.
call it us big, you know?
I amness. It's I amness.
You have that choice.
5 minutes ago. So how about 5 hours ago? I amness. Yeah. But where were the objects 5 hours ago? Not here. None of this. But there was I amness. So what was present 5 years ago? I amness. It's ever present. No objects at all. If you actually feel that I amness, it's present now. It was present a minute ago. I amness was present a minute ago. 5 minutes ago, I amness. And the objects are all changed. And that's what's so important. What you are is not an object. And that means any thoughts that you have, that's not what you are. Those are objects. And those change. The thoughts you have now, the same thoughts you had 5 minutes ago? No. You have I amness? Yes. No. So interiorly, your body's an object, your feelings are objects, your thoughts are objects. You can feel the self-contraction. That's an object. What's aware of that? I amness, the pure self. So what was present 5 years ago? I amness. What was present 50 years ago? Yeah, I amness. What was present 5 centuries ago? Show me your original face, the face you had before your parents were born.
Hit pause. So now, what's he saying?
So when you meditate, there's a sense of presence, I amness that isn't attached to your personality, your existence. That this part of you that when you meditate, like you can find like the watcher, like who's watching the watcher. Like you might be watching yourself, but what's that contained in? The container of all that is I amness. It's like this oneness thing. And it exists like even if you don't exist. That's my best bet. But do you like how I changed the screen? Did he get bigger and I made us bigger?
Yeah. So I like that portion of it. Yeah, I like that portion of it. That was good.
Yeah.
No, I watched it and I'm like, I'm literally though. It's like when I watch that, I go, it's completely over my head. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just it. I can't even grasp it. Like I don't. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe that's interesting.
You might not be on the cusp of enlightenment at the moment. That's okay.
I know.
He's at the I am enlightenment
But
instructions.
it's like when I think about like, I don't even know when I think about what I think about. When I think about what I think about, I don't think about. I think most of the time I don't think about anything. I'm just in a.
That's almost basically you are there then.
Yeah, I don't think about anything.
You're not even aware of the I am state because you're so out of thinking. You're not thinking, so you're already in the I am.
Because like my brother says this to me all the time, and he's like my brother said to me the other day, he goes, "Are you gonna live with me for the rest of your life?" And I'm like, I go, "Fuck!" I go, "I haven't thought about that." I'm like, "I haven't thought about that." And he goes, "Well, what do you think about?" And I go, "I literally can't think more than a couple days ahead in my life, because if I do, I get really fucking depressed, or like it's the idea that there's the famous phrase that's like, if you think about the future, you get anxious. If you think about the past, you get depressed. Do you know about that?
That is awesome you bring it up because that's the exact opposite of I amness.
Okay. That's good. So you should only think about yourself. You should only think of the moment.
So in the I amness, there isn't that. And this is called non-duality, but what you just described is absolute duality. And duality is two like opposing things, like yin and yang. So you associate it with the negative, with the past, and the positive.
I'm saying when I think about, I only think about the moment.
Well, you're more advanced than you realize.
I know, because I can't think of like, when he says to me, he goes, well, what are you going to do in the future? And I go, I don't even like to think about the future because I get fucking depressed.
But when you said that, you went from the present moment into the future by saying that next sentence. And now whatever you say next is the future from right now.
Okay. So what should I say?
Well, just say I am.
Oh yeah, that'll go over well. That'll go over great. Just I am. Hey Pat, I am.
I'm in the state. I'm in the practice. I'm practicing. I am. Send him some Ken Wilber interviews. Send him some.
I am.
Don't send him us.
That'll go over well.
Send him Ken Wilber.
You met my brother, didn't you? That's
Yeah.
true. You did meet my brother. If you talk about Midwestern, oh my God. You think I'm Midwestern?
You guys have the accent, but I mean, people all in my neighborhood all have normal lives and marriages and kids. I'm surrounded by the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not like just they don't have the accent.
I mean, if you think I'm Midwestern,
I don't. I think you're a weirdo.
You should really meet my brother.
I think Midwestern implies like married. I don't know. You're all crazy. Iowa's crazy. Everything's crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's gone crazy. And Ken Wilber, can he save us?
I don't think
that What about Alan Watts?
I think Alan Watts, that's the guy I was
Alan Watts is not around, but he's got a ton of videos online.
Alan Watts is the guy I was thinking of.
That's definitely break him down. I mean, we're starting with some hard stuff. And
that's the guy that's the guy I think is more in tune to what I'm thinking.
He might speak to the people easier. And this guy is speaking to the people who are really on this path.
This guy is fucking out there.
Well, I do what I'm doing the last 5 years is based on his teachings with the circling, and his integral theory is based on, like, I don't really know that much, but let's see if we can just get through 3 more minutes of his interview of
All right.
his
Well,
son.
you have to give me 1 minute to go to the bathroom. And I'll be
Oh, sure.
I'll be right back.
Let me pause record. Let's just get this over.
No objects at all. That fundamental ongoing I amness. What was present 5 millennia ago? Yeah, before Abraham was, I am. The I amness is the only thing that exists. Everything else is a modification, a ripple, and a rising. And
Everything else is a modification, a ripple, and a rising. Like the lines, a modification, a ripple, and a rising. So in our brains, we are based on this energy fields, which I call circling energy, because I think of it as circling like atoms and protons and neutrons.
Kamarakawa.
Fire!
Oh, watch yourself there, young lady.
I'm on fire!
All right, you there?
I don't know how to answer questions like that. Am I?
I think you're there.
Define there and define you, and then I will answer the question.
I am here.
What is an I and what is a here?
Oh my God!
See how I can align in Ken Wilberland? Very well. This is my jam, man. It's my jam, man. I need you on the other side to keep me alive in the rhyme. Nobody might watch.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm drunk or if I'm just. I don't think I'm drunk.
Do you think that we would enjoy this more, less, or the same if no one ever watches?
More, less, or the same? Well, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Would I enjoy it more or less? If no one ever saw these, because we have this one video of us, the two of us, on a couch. It has like 1,000 views.
Where is that one? That should be our channel. Wait, where's that one at?
Let me see if I can find it.
Anyway, yes.
I think it's called The World's Unhappiest Couple.
Let's convert that
to some videos. Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Start with some street cred, yo. Or we can download that somehow and upload it here. But older YouTubes are better, I think, than new ones. I don't know. I could be wrong. Do you have more than one in the past? Did you make a bunch like I did? You as crazy as me or not? But
no, I made a lot. I made some videos of us. Let me see.
No, I mean channels.
I didn't make as many channels as you have. I made a couple channels.
Aren't you so proud of me now? People thought I was crazy.
People don't think you're so crazy. Let me see.
Wait, you think they don't, or do you think they do?
I don't think anyone thinks you're crazy, dear.
Wow.
I think people think you're crazy, probably, because you're different.
I named myself DrJY.
You're definitely different than most people.
Let's see. I think I have a lot of you. I have so much of it like on my hard drive. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Why does it say Kennedy in all my Wells Fargo documents? Plus any kind is a document. Wait, image.
Let me see if I can get a different.
Here you go.
It's this one. So let's see if I can find a different. I don't know. I mean, there's a video of us that's gotten about 1,000 views, where the two of us are just sitting there talking.
Well, you know, we will get. I think we can. I think we can believe in ourselves. I think we had 1,000 views. So, but these ones might suck, or we might never be as good as we once were.
Maybe. You never
But
know.
how much fun are you having right now?
I'm having fun. Well, other than the fact that I have to look at myself when I look in the picture and I go, "Oh my
settings.
God."
Set your settings. Just change your settings instead of getting the surgeries. Just change the settings. Did you not? Did you not change the settings?
To get surgery, I should just change my settings.
Yeah, we don't have to
No,
leave the house
I
for
think
comedy
it's-
anymore. Do you know how great the world is?
I
We don't
can't.
have to
fix
do.
that.
Remember those shows and who's gonna drive and fuck yous?
I don't think I could. I don't think I can fix the settings. I think this is just what I look
Just
like.
click on the 3 dots by your name and click. No, there's a button next to share screen, settings, mute, stop camera, settings.
Let me see. Let me get real close to the camera. And
Are you on the TV? I mean, your phone? Are you on a
I'm.
phone?
Let me see.
And go to camera under settings, camera, and touch up my appearance all the way to the max.
Settings.
Turn down the definition if you want to.
I'm trying to see here. I'm looking.
Share your screen so I can see what you're looking at.
I'm looking. Oh, hold on. I'm not looking at anything. Let's see. Extensions.
No, do you know where mute is? Find mute first.
I hit the. Oh, here we go.
Mute. But look to the right of mute. Settings, camera. I have it set to the max.
Extensions, downloads, Zoom.
Wear a hat. Sit further back. You can do a million things. We have wigs. We can have fun. The appearance is fine. Trust me, darling. I know show business.
Camera, microphone allowed. Let me see. Extensions.
Anybody's like watching right now?
There's somebody watching.
If anybody got there, if we saw some analytics,
You know what it is, though? There's probably 4 people that would watch this.
If we see analytics on Cosmic Wannabes SY2,
let me tell you what. I guarantee you there are at least 5
we're 53
people,
minutes in.
There are at least 5 people in the world who are less interesting than we are.
Well, you know what's more interesting is if we do it live, because that's what people really like, right?
I know, but I'm just saying though, there are at least
this is called
between the two of us. I can't even look at this. This is so sad.
How about new glasses and a microscope? Why don't you get one of those things? I have it in my wallet.
This is my look, dear. This is my look. This is my look. And this is what my look is.
Great. I love it. It looks great.
Oh, it's fantastic.
0 issues.
Fucking great. It's fucking great.
I wish I could turn up the touch up more. Just all of this be blurry right here. Blur this out.
Oh, it's such a great look.
Blur my hair. It's so full. Wow.
Look at my gray coming down. It's such a great look. Such a great look.
That's a big laugh.
All right, so let's talk about.
It's like a gray waterfall, 2 waterfalls.
Let's talk about.
It's pretty cool.
So this guy that was talking, I don't understand anything that he's talking about. You know what I mean?
I think he said something made sense of 1 minute right here.
Okay. Does he make sense? Does he make
Yeah,
sense?
let's just go to like 30 seconds back there.
Who is the guy that you mentioned before? That's who we should watch those videos.
Alan Watts.
Alan.
But let's talk about. We can move to Alan Watts. He's far more entertaining. He has an English accent. The sound quality kind of sucks. He's got a big name. We don't need to practice on Alan Watts because we want all the juiciness for our brilliance. So we're practicing on Ken Wilber. But we can do a little clip of Alan Watts. He is fucking endless. Endless. And he smokes a cigarette and he's a fucking alcoholic and he died a lonely man.
Alan Watson?
I forgot how to connect with people, but he had a lot of intelligence and philosophy, you know.
Alan Watts is dead?
Yes.
Well, then fucking forget everything he ever said.
Yeah. Yes.
If he doesn't... See, I want to follow somebody who's like 98 and hasn't died yet.
Let's ask OpenAI on our next show.
You know what I mean?
98 and who hasn't died yet. I mean, I'll do show notes.
I know. I want to follow somebody who's clearly figured out life and how to survive. So Alan Watts died at like 60 years of age?
Do you have one of those devices that you can talk into and get the answers? We need a character that looks updated.
You mean like a phone that just says hello? Tell me what this is?
I don't have Siri or Alexa.
Neither do I, but I mean you could probably just do Google. You could do Google and say
I don't know how old he got. Maybe he lived to 80. But he's no longer here, that's all I know.
Hey Google, how old was Alan Watts when he died?
Alan Watts was 58 years
58.
Oh my god, he didn't make 60.
I'm almost 58.
That's not what I even thought. I thought 60 at least. I'm 50 something, almost 2.
It's alcoholism.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well, that's not good at all.
He forgot his heart. What we do is we make experts in teeny tiny
failure. Yeah, he died of heart failure.
Well, he forgot to like connect with other humans and be with people, but he was a genius.
Well, what the fuck though? He's 58 years old. I'm almost 58.
A lot of people die at a lot of different ages.
You could almost say my genius is the same as Alan Watts.
Oh my gosh, you're right. That totally computes.
My genius has lasted for 54 years, almost 55 years.
Well, let's make the best of the next 4.
I know. I feel like maybe I've left myself go. So now when I turn 58,
I'll go. Moving at all? Let's see.
You're frozen. Hold on. Are you all right? You're frozen.
I'm
there you go. Are you reloading? Well, hi, how are you?
This is one of the places he said I have circled in my life to get back to. I never had a chance to play here. Now I get the opportunity.
I'm back.
You're back.
Looks like it's still recording. It's not all on my shoulders. We share this together.
What happened? You froze. And
we're still recording. Did it stop? Did it stay recording the whole time?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I thought I lost the whole file.
Maybe it kept recording. I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
I thought when
You
my
just saw
computer,
me.
the whole thing crashed, and I thought that we lost the whole hour.
I saw me. That's all I saw.
Did you keep talking? You got to keep the radio going just in
I
case.
didn't keep talking. I just went silent. I was like, "This is it. It's over."
Keep talking. If you do you have a record button? Can you take a picture of your screen? Share your screen. Can I see your screen?
My screen is just you right now.
Yeah, but you can see that it's recording? You have a pause button or what? Am I in control or do we both have?
Hold on, let me see.
You don't have to go in. We can do it another time. Are you not when you're on a computer next time?
I'm on a computer. Hold on.
Holy moly! But that was super sketch. I thought I lost everything. I got a PC because my Macs are old and they're like not, cooperating, and I have to buy new ones to keep on the stupid train. So
yeah,
instead of getting a $1,500 new Mac, I bought a $300 new PC. First time in 20 years.
I don't have a screen that says share my screen. I just said you and I.
And can you pause the recording if you want to?
I don't think I can.
Okay. Guests can stream from their own. Oh, I have to upgrade for you to be able to stream.
One that says stop scam.
You can't stream.
I just stopped it. Hold on.
Upgrade for guests. Oh.
There we go. I stopped cam for a second. Oh my God. You know what it is right now?
What? So if I want like a guest room or that guests can stream to their own destinations, we could stream to 2 sites at once.
Oh, really? I think I'm drunk right now. That's what I think, though.
And that's okay. You don't do it often. You're safe.
No, I feel like I'm drunk though.
Do you want to talk about it?
Sure.
We can go. We can end.
Let's talk about it.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I just tried to move, and I couldn't move really all that well. So I feel like maybe I'm drunk. Yeah. And I'm going to drink more.
Okay, Shift S.
Oh, you got a show or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that all right?
I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you did.
You all right?
Okay. I'm good. Yeah, I just come down. Okay.
Okay. All right. That's my brother.
Have you been doing shows? Is he used to you doing?
Could you hear my brother or no?
I totally heard your brother. Is he used to doing shows?
Is he apologetic? Like the most apologetic person you ever heard in your entire life?
I didn't hear him apologize.
That's my brother.
He didn't sound.
He's
okay,
like,
I can guess.
I'm sorry.
I didn't catch it. I didn't notice that, but I believe you.
I was like, I'm sorry. Well, I go, I'm sorry too. Because that's literally.
I mean, we can end if you want to go do something, hang out. Do you share a computer?
Yeah, but it's like that's.
I don't know the situation.
But that's like ingrained in my psyche, or ingrained in my brain, is apologizing. Like when we dated, I apologized to you constantly. And it's like that's just what I do. I apologize. Because I think that when my mom, like I was always apologizing for everything I ever did. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And it's like that's kind of my modus. I mean, I'm always apologizing. I'm always going like, I'm sorry. Well, that's true. I'm sorry. I mean, I should do that. I'm sorry. And it's like I have this image of what I should be doing, and I don't do that, and then I apologize for it But it's like sometimes, I mean, that's what I liked about comedy, because I never apologized for anything I did. I would just do something and be like, yeah, I just did that. And someone would be like, you should apologize. Be like, no, I'm not going to apologize for that.
Do you want me to rate the level of development?
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
Sure. Yes, please do. Please, let's hope that we're recording this. Yes, please do.
Okay, thank you.
Please do. Tell me my
That's right.
delusion.
Ken
My
Willis.
delusion, my whatever you see in me. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, definitely.
Apologies.
Have your drink. And then tell me.
Apologies.
For what? Apologies for what?
That was my answer to your question.
No, I mean, what do you see? What do you see when I say that?
Apologies.
Just apologies?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What does that mean?
When you say it, sounds like you're apologizing.
Yeah.
You're doing the thing that takes a lot of words for you to say.
Right. Well,
I
so
lost
yeah. What's that?
nothing.
Oh. Yeah, I probably I'm like a little bit of a yeah, I mean, I wish I knew what it was about me that made me apologize all the time.
Ah, that's an interesting question now.
Yeah.
But you already have the answer with your long story.
It's not a long story.
That everyone before you, the people before you did it. The people around you do it. I don't know why I do it.
Yeah. I guess I just apologize.
But you're craving authenticity, aren't you?
I'm craving.
If the apology is authentic, then it's not an issue. But if you're doing it when you don't mean to, which you said in your story, you might be. See, I was bossy. Try not to be bossy.
I don't think it's
I'm trying to do this without being bossy, and I can't do that in a relationship with someone. But I can do it with an ex.
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm bossy, though.
I don't know. I guess I'm apologizing because I'm always.
Because you're always doing it wrong. I'm just kidding. That was okay. Let's do an exercise. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. Do you have an inner critic?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, totally.
What does it say?
My inner critic.
Give me some lines. Whatever you want.
My inner critic is my brother.
No. Give me the actual thing. No. I'm in charge right now. We're not making it worse. We're gonna make it better. So
no, I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. My inner critic is the voice of my brother.
And what does it say?
What the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
All the time.
Okay.
Constantly.
And do you want to keep the voice in your head the same name as your brother, or do you want to give it a twin name?
No, but it's like No.
And just should we call it your brother's name, or should we give it its own name? Do you think it's the same person that like has a doorway into your brain through a tube through the intergalactic multiverse? Or is it a voice in your head that you've created from being around him, but when you actually hear it, your brain said it, he didn't actually say it?
No, it is my brother.
So what about your inner critic? That's when you're doing something for you that says something you have all cheerleaders inside.
When I'm feeling like I'm doing something, I have a voice in my head that tells me that something is wrong or I'm doing something that's not proper. It's fucked me up for my whole life. And
okay, so instead of going into the story, what does it actually say? You just said your brother said those words in out loud town. What did the voice say inside the head? Just one line.
Stop it.
Okay. Can we give that person voice a name? And say it like, hey, stop it, you piece of shit, or whatever it says. Like mine says all kinds of shit. And then give it a name. But this is an exercise. If you just play along.
I know, I'm trying.
I'm
trying. Just I'm trying. I see something, like I'm looking at the table that my laptop's on. There's two little slots, right? Or two pieces of wood.
Mhm.
That's a flat top. And nothing's coming across that. I'm just literally just focused on one thing. And are you still there? Uh-oh. Maybe it's just me. Oh, there you are.
Did you keep talking this time?
Yeah, I didn't keep talking.
Come on, it's still
You
going.
weren't there. You weren't there. So
I dragged my hand against the mouse and I got kicked out of the room.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to tell you a fun little thing. So if you give it a name, if you don't want to play, then do you want me to share?
No, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Well, we gotta go faster. We're on the radio.
I'm telling you.
We're not doing actual therapy. I'm gonna remember we're on the radio. Sorry.
I'm telling you what I'm thinking though. I'm literally.
If you hired me as a coach, I would be way more calm and sweet than this. So don't judge this.
I'm not trying to like be.
Not you. I was talking to the audience. Okay, you don't have to hire me as a coach.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking of I'm seeing an image, and I see an image in my head, and then I'm like pausing, and I'm like, I feel good. Does that make any sense? But I don't feel like
Maybe when you're sober, this is just a little mind exercise. I can share with you my story about my inner critic if you don't want to play the game.
No, my inner critic is like I have an inner critic. Definitely have an inner critic.
Okay, we just want to give it a name, like it's a person that lives in your head. I don't think you should use your brother's name, even if it sounds like your brother in your head.
My inner critic is.
What's your brother's name?
Pat.
Okay, so what's your inner critic's name?
Pat.
Fine. Okay, so if you have a Pat inside your head, and this is the exercise, it's only fair that you give your inner cheerleader a voice too. So every time your inner critic says something, your inner cheerleader says something. So now we get to say, like, what does your inner cheerleader say? Let her say something, him or her say something.
Inner cheerleader never speaks.
Well, then feel something. Like you have to find it, because there is.
I'll tell you now that very rarely, if ever,
I feel you. I've been there. I was in the same
Very
position you
rarely,
were.
if ever,
2
am I
weeks ago,
in
before I started
area.
YouTubing, I didn't think I had an inner cheerleader. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm not letting you double down on these beliefs. You don't have to keep saying this,
I know,
because
it's
sometimes
okay.
you feel, sometimes you do like yourself.
You know when I like myself? I'll tell you when I like myself. Is I have some insane dreams, and I have some of the best dreams ever, where I wake up and I'm like, "Fuck, that was a really good dream," and I've told my therapist this, and I'm like, where the dreams that are similar to my psychosis or whatever, or my manic displays, and where the dreams are like, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, that's happening, and it's just like a crazy fucking thing. It happens,
Mm-hmm.
and I wake up and I go like, holy fuck! I'm like, there's sometimes I wake up from my dreams and I can't get back to sleep for like an hour, and they're really just amazing. That's the only way I can describe it. It's just that there's amazing dreams that if there was a reality, I'd be very happy with that reality. And I go back to sleep and I'm like, okay, well, that wasn't reality. That was just some fucking dream I had. And but yeah, I I I I have like things that have happened to me that are really good. And I don't know. I mean, I feel good about where I'm at. I feel like if this is all just an illusion and my reality is possibly my dreams, then my dreams are great. So I'm like, okay, my dreams are fucking amazing. If my reality ends, my dreams are fucking great. And maybe I'll just have my dreams for the rest of my life, for eternity. So I have that. Sorry.
Well, I did an exercise where I named my inner critic and then I named my inner cheerleader, and it's been fabulous. It's been a
Name
fabulous.
your inner critic.
I named mine's named Shirley, and
Shirley. All right.
I was in a comedy mood, and it's from the movie Airplane. Like, Shirley, Shirley, Shirley,
Surely you can't be serious.
Shirley, Shirley. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, this computer's making noise. It's making noise. Oh, hurricane. Sorry. Did you hear that humming?
I hear some crackling.
Oh.
So what do you think? What do you think happens when you die?
I'm open to things.
You hope what?
I'm open to things.
Yeah.
I don't know. Basically, the overall answer is I don't know.
You don't know.
Correct.
Do you think you go somewhere that like the idea of heaven, where it's like, okay, everything's perfect. You're on a cloud, whatever. Like I picture reincarnation more than anything else. Do you believe in reincarnation?
I believe it's possible. Like I said, I don't know. I don't see why not. I believe in aliens. I believe in reincarnation. I believe in the multiverse. I believe we turn to dust. I believe there's a heaven and hell. I feel like I hold them all like as possible realities.
Yeah. Like I believe
I like connecting to Jesus. And then that scares me about heaven and hell.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus is a great concept. But it's like, so you expect him to come back. And it's like, okay, well, when's he coming back? Like, that's the thing. Like, when is Jesus coming back? And then that's when people start basing crazy fucking theories on the end of the world, on Jesus coming back. And it's like, well, why not try to just be nice to people for the sake of being nice to people?
But you can be nice and a lazy sack of shit and do nothing with your life, and you think you're going to get into the pearly gates. Like, why don't you sign up for your calling?
What's the calling though?
We gotta get quiet to hear it.
What what's the calling? What is the calling that you have, do you think? If you had a calling, what would be the calling?
To teach people about the calling.
All right, what's their calling?
So remember the educational institution?
Right.
That's our business.
Right.
Educational institutionalized.
All right. So you're gonna institutionalize everybody.
Education institutionalized.
All right. You think everyone's gonna be in tune for
that? What?
You think everyone's gonna be in tune for that?
In tune for what?
They're gonna be open to the idea of being institutionalized. I like to think that I'd be.
We're breaking it down. We're opening up the education institutionalized. We're all education institutionalized brains. We're trapped in our education.
Let me ask you this question.
We've been institutionalized by our education, and we don't know it. When we see it, we're free.
Let me ask you this question. If all hell broke loose tomorrow, and internet didn't work, and the fucking...
Oh, my other calling? I don't like to talk about that.
What would you do to be vital?
I would help lead.
What would you do?
Whatever it takes.
Right, exactly. But what do you think? What do you think that is? And my only thing is,
I think it's turning the school field in front of my house into a little farm for the community.
I could probably control.
And we set up a wall. We built that wall. We built the wall around our little houses and the farm, and we keep everyone out. We got enough Trumpers in the neighborhood. We'll be safe.
My thing is, I could probably control a crowd. If there was a big crowd of people, I could probably get up in front of them,
going through to the crowd,
get everyone involved, and be in one fucking group. That's about the only thing I could probably do.
Yeah,
because I can't do anything mechanically. I can't. I mean, there's. Wait, you said you watched that movie with Julia Roberts?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta show that. Yeah. We're doing reaction videos. We gotta do some reacting. We haven't done enough reacting tonight.
I know.
Let's get back on track here.
We'll figure it out.
Wait, what's it called?
Well, that video alone, we could react to that video. It's like, what would you do?
Sorry.
What would you do if all hell broke loose?
I told you I'd turn the field across the street into a farm. Leave the world behind.
Yeah. Well, you're basically, I mean, you're not that far off. You're almost off the grid.
I'm in a suburb full of people.
Yeah, you're in the suburb.
You have to learn to survive.
Yeah. You can get away with riding your bike somewhere.
All right, is this the scene?
What's that? The scene what?
We have to watch it. Ethan Hawke.
Oh, Ethan. Oh, yeah. I could watch that.
See this?
Can
Is
you gear that up?
Sammy kid.
Jesus Christ, you're all over the place. I can't hear you when you talk. When you talk over the TV or the screen, I can't hear you.
Yeah. I should if it's going to be just 2 seconds of Ethan Hawke saying I can't do anything, I can do stuff on a computer. Like
Yeah.
I should have that queued up. Should prep it. I this is before we met. I've been quoting that scene to people and joking about it to people.
It's
And
not
making
before we met, though. It's not before we met.
No, this just came out. But I've been joking around in social settings with like, oh yeah, what would you do? You know, and like,
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Are you there? Are you there?
I have some part of me that is me. These are the things I don't even know. When you ask where do I go, I wonder what is the I? Am I my big toe? Which is what I used to always say. Am I my big toe?
I don't know. Are you your big toe?
I make the heartbeat, you know?
I don't know.
Like the planet was here before I got here. Did I make the planet? How would I be here without it? Did I make the sun? What am I? Do I exist without all these other things?
Oh, you want to get into whether or not we exist and whether we even make any sort of dent in the world?
No.
I don't think
the world. Does the world exist too? Does the world even exist too? Am I my big toe? Do I make my heart beat? Like who's doing all this? You know? Oh.
I don't think anything matters. I don't think it does. Seriously. I mean, what matters?
I think animals matter. I think open space matters. I think, clean air matters. I think water. Hot water really matters to me.
Hot water?
Yeah, I don't like cold showers. I understand the difference between like living on the grid and not,
Right. So you're living on the grid. But you're on the grid, right? Not off the grid.
For sure, I'm on the grid.
Yeah.
Solar.
Would you ever live off the grid?
I tried, yeah, no. I would though if I had to.
I thought you were thinking about getting solar, no?
I got it. We're still on the grid.
You got solar, but you're still on the grid?
Yeah, we don't have sunshine all day. What am I going to sit here in the dark?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. I'm just a simple Midwestern boy.
I do have solar, and I do still have the lights on at night.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just
Batteries are really expensive. I do not have a battery.
You don't have a battery for what?
If I was going to have only solar, I would need a battery to store the electricity all day.
Oh, really?
There's no sunshine at night. This is
I don't know how it works. I'm just a simple Midwestern boy.
The sun is what makes the solar cells charge.
Right. Okay.
When the sun isn't there, then the solar cells don't.
You're telling me that the sun is important?
For solar?
Yes.
You're being
the
a punk.
Is important? Okay.
You're being a punk.
Okay.
We're gonna fight. This is where people start watching.
Mm-hmm.
When we fight. You should go find that. Is that on your whole personal
Oh,
channel?
there's plenty that I don't agree with or don't understand that you think. There's plenty that you think that I completely do not understand that will make good videos.
No, we're at 90 minutes. We're crushing it.
I don't know. I'm just saying. There's plenty that I'm a simpleton. I don't fucking deny that. When you come up with some things and I go, what the fuck are you talking about? That I know, I don't know. Maybe I'm better when I'm drinking. I don't know. We'll see.
So we got the StreamYard. Now we're going to put that on our YouTube.
Okay. Then what do we do? Then we take the YouTube video and we put that into that website that chops it up into videos. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we even react to a video? That's my
It's easier to do that on YouTube on the phone. Did we even react to a video? We're doing a little bit. We haven't called it reactions yet.
We haven't called it reaction yet. Yeah.
We can go Cosmic Wannabe reaction videos and make a new channel that has it in the title. That's an advice thing they say. We have 0 contestants yet.
No, we have no worries yet.
No contestants. We have content for people who liked our fight, right? We gotta show them this one. We got that. We need to put it on.
You gotta show the fight. You gotta show the
What channel was that? Did you ever find it? The name of let me Google it. What was the name of it again?
What's that?
The YouTube you posted past relationships. What was it called?
Oh, it was I want to say it's world's most unhappy couple, but I don't know. I'll have to look it up. If you can look it up.
It's deep. Any other single words? It's not coming up. We're never going to find it.
I'm looking for.
Let's see, Moses, maybe with it. Moses Bliss and his wife's marital problems. Moses McCormick, obituary. Moses Ola Moses, Father Moses, Joe Moses.
No, it's not under Moses. It's definitely under like unhappy couple.
Is it on your Planet Beard channel?
Yeah, it's on Planet Beard. Let me try that. I think it's probably under Planet Beard.
Oh my God, this Mike Kennedy has.
What's that?
There's a Mike Kennedy with 9,000 subscribers.
No way, really?
Yeah, Scorpions. Weird shit. Yeah, you should see this. Here, look.
There's that 9,000. There's somebody with 9,000 views, and Mike Kent. Oh, that's probably the drummer.
Look, he looks at Scorpions.
Oh, Scorpions. Okay.
We went to a reptile. I thought they were his. That's loud noises. Reptile Expo in town. He likes the reptiles.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of Mike. There's a lot of Mike Kennedys. There's a Mike Kennedy that was a famous drummer.
You could buy this guy's channel at 10,000 subscribers. You can go like live. Is he doing a lot lately? A year ago, month ago. He's still going for it. 10,000. He's close. He's probably making money. It's very exciting. The game plan. Here's the theory. Here it is streamed in 15 minutes.
What? That's not me though.
And many of you guys know a little bit about my history. That there are certain epochs of time where certain major belief systems are in play across humanity. Okay? And these epochs are called stages, and you can actually see them historically, and you can actually watch when they spiral or when they lead to different stages. Okay? So I'm going to give you an example. Okay, please put the 5 stages in the chat. There's actually 7 or 8 stages, you know, to the total development of integral theory. Okay, and there's a lot of information on this, guys. Like if you start Googling this, you're going to go down rabbit holes that are crazy. I want you to really try to stay here with me because I did spend a lot of hours with this guy, and I'm probably in some weird way equipped as well as anyone to try to summarize this stuff in a way that I can cover in 10 or 15 minutes. You know, covering integral theory, you know, in 10 or 15 minutes is really hard. But these stages or levels of development can be seen through history. I'm going to give you an example, okay, to make it real. For a large time period in our history, religion was the major kind of belief structure and identifier with what had power on the cultural or global scale, right? The church was really powerful in our culture all over the world. And that stage or epoch lasted several hundred years until it started to become unhealthy.
Did it get quieter for you or just me?
Power began to get
What's
abused.
that?
Did he get quieter? Do I control the volume?
Which lasted for 50 to 100 years.
Oh, I can't figure it out.
New belief structure.
Okay, I'm going to go back to turning the video up. Tell me if his volume changes. Doing tests.
Okay. Something comes in, it serves its purpose. It lives, it breathes, it kind of organizes human culture in whatever way it does. And
did his volume change at all?
No, it was loud, but
was it quieter before? Let me go to total mute.
All right, let me go to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay, just tell me if you can even hear this before you go.
I can't hear it right now.
Okay. Go to the bathroom.
I can't hear it. I'll be right back.
I'm going to make this picture bigger with default. No, not that. Play on TV. I don't know what that is. Streaming. And caption. Theater mode. That's it? That's what we got? Oh. Focused on religion. History. How fast? Okay, let's listen.
Running these big epics. And the coolest thing that I learned from integral theory is that when you talk about the stages or levels, they're not just about the history of our human culture. The same exact stages happen in our own individual lives. Okay? The 7 or 8 stages that you can look at, you know, in terms of the epics in human history, also happen starting at birth for us. It's similar to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That's another framework way of looking at it. And when I started to see how the mapping worked, that the way that we grow as individuals is mapped directly to how we grow as a culture, it was shocking, but at the same time, it's so freaking obvious because culture is made up of us. We make up culture, we make up society, we make up the way that this works. So it's kind of like this connection, this bridge into understanding something that in one sense is pretty goddamn obvious, right? So I invite you to think and explore more about spiral dynamics, the levels of development, but that's not the point of this talk right here. The point of this talk is to get to the juice, the thing that is most exciting, that holds the most hope about the integral levels of development. Okay, and it's the next stage, the one after the green movement, or what they call green, which is the integral level of development. So there is a next stage in human thinking. And Ken, when he talks about this, when he teaches it, shows that this next stage, okay, away from orange or democracy and then green, like we're all in this together, the next stage, integral, is not just a shift in stage, it's a major shift. It's like a
what are you doing?
Sneezing.
And when I learned this,
sneezing like a lunatic.
I'm going to share this with you right now. Because the next stage
you sneeze like 5 times
is one by which we understand and can see the totality of the map before us. We understand that we're just part of this process.
You sneezed
In
like
that
a bunch
awareness,
of
we can understand
times,
that
didn't you? Or no?
I've always
all the
done
belief
that.
structures that exist up until that
Oh
point
my god!
all have value. There's truth in all of it. Let me say this a different way, in the way that Ken talks
Makes
about
me
this.
question what
When
I'm
you look
doing
at
in
certain wars
life.
of war and battle and like people that really disagree, it's
Oh,
not the people that are fighting. It's the level of development that they represent that are fighting.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
So the beliefs that we see out there
All
running
right.
Yeah, it's easy. Still, should mute. But if you won't talk, I have to keep sneezing.
if
Otherwise, I could
I'm not-
mute. But I think
if I'm
sneezing
not
is
here,
more,
you keep sneezing.
sneezing is more interesting than nothing.
Okay, I got you.
Okay. Oh. Oh. What time is it? We're almost at 2 hours. 8:38. Got a count on my
It's
screen.
late for me. It's late for me. It's 10:38 for me. Oh my god,
It's late for me too.
this is late for me.
Well, you went out drinking, so you've
I
got
can't do this during the week. I can't do this. I can't be up this late during the week.
I don't like. I want to get everything done before dark, sunset.
Okay.
This is just to keep us on a roll. I don't want to be shot in the dark like this either. And we usually hang out with Jeff at night. This is not good for me either.
Okay, good.
But we were just like fitting it in. So it's like I've birthday tomorrow, birthday Monday, and then we'll do Tuesday. And daytime's great, whatever works for you.
Exactly.
Most
All
days around. Every now and then I'm on set, you know.
This sounds good. This sounds good.
All right, wait. Let's go to 2-shot before we hang up.
Do a 2-shot.
Let me switch the screen. This has been so fun.
Do a 2-shot. There we go. Oh my god, that's what I look like.
Oh, my inner cheerleader's name is Al Franken.
Your inner cheerleader is Al Franken?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I get that, you fucking suck, you can't do it, you're never going to be good enough to put up YouTube, you're not going to ever have a good YouTube channel. I get all this stuff. And then I go, okay, Shirley, let Al Franken say something. And I was in this confidence workshop going around a circle.
Oh, you're goddamn good enough. You're good enough to do this.
Smart enough.
I
You're
got you.
smart enough, you're good enough. And gosh darn it, people like you. People like
you.
You're good enough, you're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like you.
Well, I mean, I'm going to say this. I'm going to go out on a limb. And I'll say that you and I are on the upper level of people that are humans. And that I think that we are certainly people that should be listened to.
Not yet, but if people want to hear us,
I think listen to. I mean, I think that we have things that are worthwhile.
Maybe. I think so.
I think so too. I think if you give us an hour of your time, we're going to give you 33 minutes of fucking information, which is pretty good. I think that's good. That's pretty good.
Guarantee time travel. From the time you start the listening to the end, you've traveled through time.
Yes. If you have an hour of time,
we can guarantee time travel.
We're going to guarantee you that you will learn more than you woke up with by listening to the two of us.
Or unlearn more than you woke up with by listening to the two of us.
Maybe we convince you that maybe what you knew was incorrect. Yeah, that could be. Maybe we're twisting the fucking vernacular.
Maybe we are defining knowledge in a new way. What do we really know?
Right. What do we really know?
What are we? Who's making our heartbeat? Am I making my heartbeat? Are you making your heartbeat?
I
How's
don't
your
know.
blood flowing through your body? Is that you? Is it
Maybe I
you?
should get some gajillion. That's the new thing. Have you heard about this?
What?
It's something called oh fuck! It's on TikTok, so it must be real. It's gajillite or something, and it's like oh, here we go. It's Gillegit. And people are buying it like crazy.
What's it? What is it?
Gillegit.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, that's what they're buying. They're buying it on TikTok.
Is it like an NFT? I mean, it
Well,
sounds.
it's a new thing, and it's supposed to create testosterone in your boner. It could increase your boner and everything. So they're supposed to take it. And I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. I'm going to stick to my no bonerific.
I might cut all my hair off. What do you think?
No, why would you do that?
Like just like that length.
You're going to cut your hair off. Don't do that.
Make it feel fuller and bigger.
No, don't do that. I'm going to cut my hair off because my hair looks ridiculous. My hair looks horrible. So we've got that going for us. What are you eating? I don't know what that is. Phil, salty. Oh, something.
Oh, feel something. Which way to go? So,
yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Fitness oriented.
Really bad. I didn't.
That's all right. You're trying to do something.
It's a lot of fat. Is that better be one serving?
No, it's there's no fat in that. There's no fat.
Okay, good. 5 grams.
Like a
I'm
fitness
really low fat diet. This is actually probably some ingredients I shouldn't be eating. This is like I'm hiding this.
You're trying to eat some sort of fitness bar. I had McDonald's for breakfast. It's the same thing.
It's got the middle of like a Three Musketeer.
You know what I had for breakfast this morning?
What?
Which I have for breakfast every morning.
Okay, lay it down.
I have the buy one get one for $1 sausage McMuffin.
Gotta get off that shit.
Why?
Well, it depends on how long you want to live.
It's giving me this glow of I should probably eat more healthily. Certainly, I should eat more healthily. Maybe my hair would be a different blend. Don't you think?
Who knows about that, but
Could I look better if I don't eat McDonald's every morning?
I don't know. I don't know if you could look better. I don't know. You might look the same. You might look worse. I don't know, but you might feel better.
All right. Well, maybe I'll try that.
You know, I don't know.
Maybe I'll try that. What are you eating right now?
The same thing.
Since all right. I think we did a good job today.
Listen, if we can watch this, we'll be amazed. I don't know. If you can watch yourself.
No, there's no way I will ever watch this, but we'll watch it.
We can make ourselves watch it next time.
post it, and then we'll edit it on that website. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you promised me. Post the video on YouTube, and then we'll take that video and we'll manipulate it on social media.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night then, yeah?
Nothing else, dear.
And recording.
End recording. Have a nice night, my dear.
You feel better. And don't be, drink some water.
I'll drink some water and feel better about myself.
Hope your mind. No, we don't
All
have
right.
that. I mean, I hope you don't have a hangover.
I like that one. I like that one. Drink some water. Feel better about you.
Maybe. In my water. I drink
I
lemon
like that.
ice water sometimes instead of alcohol.
Oh, okay. Just water. Well, tonight I'm drinking Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola.
Nice.
But other nights I'll drink water.
Well, I hope we do this sober. Both of us. Me too. I drank too.
All
Next
right.
week. You know?
We're tied.
Does it look like alcohol?
It doesn't look like alcohol at all. It looks like a big old bottle of water. All right, we done?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not pushed end yet. Here we go. Okay.
Produce end.